Hello. I had no real plans to write this story. It just kind of appeared out of the end of my fingertips when I probably should have been doing something else. But I like it very much as a tribute to my mother and to my teachers and to my son in the kind of self fulfilling prophecy that it reveals. It's also one of the first pieces I've written which appears to say more in between the lines than I've managed to say within them. I hope you enjoy it. It's called Shoebrush. Shoebrush by Patrick Bell. My mother, heartbroken when widowed in her early 30s and left to bring up three small children alone, packed me off to boarding school when I was just 11 years old. It was the best thing she could have done for me, and the worst thing she could do to herself. Heartbroken all over again to release her son from her apron strings, yet stoically knowing that she was doing the right thing, which it was, for I adored school, and although I was never very academic, that experience and my teachers taught me so much more than a single parent working as a dinner lady could ever have even hoped for. Among the things she packed for me was a blue plastic shoeshine brush, which I've kept and used ever since. Through all my years when surgically attached to a city suit, it kept my shoes respectfully shiny. She would never have imagined that I would still have that brush, nor the creative and rewarding life that my education has provided, because she died shortly after I returned home from my dormitory years. Today, I have been using that brush to shine my son's best shoes, ready for an interview for some work experience in a school on the way to becoming a teacher. His best shoes are brown brogues, bought originally for his grandfather's funeral. I acquired my brown brogues from Churches on Regent Street at least 35 years ago. They are handcrafted to last, and the same pair cost £940 today new, but they were easily affordable back then, thanks to my education. I love them and have worn them thousands of times, their lives prolonged by the metal heels and new soles that I get reapplied every decade or so. My sons are from River Island, probably made in a Chinese sweatshop with obsolescence built in. Aged just 21, he only wears them when his usual training shoes simply cannot stretch to being considered as appropriate footwear. Charlie's brogues appear similar to my originals, with a familiar pattern, recognizable contours, and common coloring. Mine remain sturdy and reliable, but past their best, whilst his are slimmer, lighter, and much smarter. And I already know that he and his brogues will deliver years of service and inspiration to many generations to come. When I asked why he wants to start his career as a primary school teacher, he replied, "The thing is, Dad, there are not enough male role models in primary schools. Also, too many boys in single parent families live with their mothers, and too often that is the root cause of real problems." "Too right," I replied, thinking, not for the first time, just how wise and brave my mother had been more than 50 years ago. As Charlie strides purposefully forward towards the front, and I shuffle wearily towards the back, he has the world at his feet. For me, and for my feet, the future is beginning to look a bit like Skechers. So I'll pass the brush on to Charlie when he leaves home. Thank you.